If you're a marketer, you know the feeling. It's that high-stakes, money-on-the-line problem you face every single day. It's all about choice, risk, and reward. And honestly, figuring out how to solve it is pretty much the key to winning the game.
So, picture this. It's Monday morning. Your big new campaign is officially live. You've got a fresh budget, 1 lakh rupees, and your team has come up with 5 totally different but brilliant ad concepts. The clock is ticking. Every single rupee has to pull its weight. So the big question is, where do you place your bets?
All right, let's meet the contenders. You've got the flashy, big-budget celebrity spot. Then there's the super authentic, trust-building UGC montage. You also have the direct, no-nonsense 50% off ad. And of course, the fun little animation and the engaging interactive poll. Any one of these could be a huge winner, but which one is it going to be?
Now, the old playbook really only gives you 2 options, and let's be honest, they're both pretty flawed. First, you could do a classic A/B test. Split the budget 5 ways and just wait. But here's the hidden cost. You are guaranteeing that you're going to waste money on the losers while you're learning. Or you could follow the hippo, the highest paid person's opinion. Just go with your gut, or rather, their gut. The risk there is massive. You're basically betting the entire campaign on an opinion, not on actual data. There's got to be a better way, right?
And of course there is. The solution comes from the world of AI and statistics, and the best way to get it is with a simple analogy. So for a second, let's forget about marketing. I want you to imagine you're in a casino, standing in front of a big row of slot machines.
Okay, first picture the casino itself. This is the entire digital world where your ads live. Think Instagram, Google Ads, you name it. It's the whole arena where you're playing the game.
Now, lining the walls of this casino are the slot machines, sometimes called one-armed bandits. And these are your 5 ad creatives. Each ad is a different machine. And here's the crucial part. Each one has its own secret hidden chance of paying out a big jackpot. You just don't know which one has the best odds yet.
And that jackpot, the reward you're chasing, well, in our world, that's a conversion. It's a click, a sign-up, a sale. Every time an ad works, it's like a machine paying out. So with your limited budget, which is just a handful of coins to play with, your goal is to walk away with the most money possible. See? This isn't just a marketing problem anymore. This is a classic multi-armed bandit problem.
The real genius of looking at it this way is that it forces us to face the one big conflict at the heart of any decision when you're not sure what's going to happen, and that is the constant battle between exploring and exploiting.
So exploration is all about gathering information, right? You put a little bit of money into all the machines just to see which ones pay out. The downside is you know you're spending money on some losers. Then you have exploitation. That's about cashing in. You find an ad that seems to be working and you just pour all your money into it. But the risk is huge. What if that early success was just a fluke? You might be missing out on the real jackpot machine sitting right next to it. So the billion-dollar question is, how do you do both at the same time?
Well, you do it with an algorithm, a set of simple rules that can intelligently manage this whole balancing act for you in real time. Let's check out 2 of the most popular strategies.
First up, we have something called epsilon greedy. Now, I know the name sounds a bit complex, but the idea is actually brilliantly simple. For, say, 90% of the time, the algorithm is greedy. It just exploits whatever ad has the best track record so far. But for that other 10% of the time, that's the epsilon, it completely ignores the data and shows a totally random ad. This forces it to keep exploring, making sure that no potential winner ever gets left behind.
But, we can be even smarter. Let's look at a more advanced strategy called Thompson sampling. It all starts with a very simple truth. An ad that you've only shown a handful of times has a really uncertain potential. I mean, its true conversion rate could be amazing, or it could be terrible. You just don't know yet.
On the flip side, an ad you've shown thousands of times, well, that has proven potential. You're much more confident about how it's going to perform, and Thompson sampling uses this exact idea of confidence to make its decisions.
This is just a fundamentally smarter way to explore. Instead of exploring randomly like epsilon greedy does, Thompson sampling explores intelligently. It gives more chances to ads that are still a bit uncertain, but have a plausible, statistically backed chance of being the overall best performer. It just doesn't waste time or money retesting ads that are clearly proven losers.
So let's put them head to head. Epsilon greedy is simple, for sure, but its random exploration is unfocused, and it absolutely wastes money. Thompson sampling, on the other hand, is a bit more complex under the hood, but its intelligent, probability-based approach is way more efficient.
It just naturally balances the need to earn with the need to learn, which is why it's really become the gold standard for most modern campaigns.
And this whole brilliant idea really signals a massive shift in how marketing is going to work. We are leaving behind the world of static plans and entering a dynamic, self-optimizing future.
You know, the old way was set it and forget it. You'd launch a campaign, wait a couple of weeks, and then look at a report to see what happened. The new way? It's a campaign that's alive. It's a self-learning system that gets smarter and more effective with every single click, every single conversion, every hour of the day.
But this idea gets even more powerful. Because what if the best ad isn't just one ad? What if the best ad changes depending on who is seeing it? Well, that's the whole idea behind something called contextual bandits. The system learns not just the best ad overall, but the best ad for someone in a Tier 2 city who's on a 4G network right in the middle of the pre-Diwali shopping season. This is the bridge from simple optimization to true automated personalization at an incredible scale.
This technology is already a game changer, replacing all that old guesswork with a powerful self-optimizing engine. And it really leaves us with a fascinating final thought to chew on. We've just talked about how these systems can learn to pick the perfect ad for any person in any situation. So what happens next when these same algorithms learn how to create that ad too?